The sky can take on an eerie, almost supernatural appearance before a tornado strikes. Many people have reported seeing an ominous greenish hue in the sky just before severe weather hits. But what causes this strange coloration in the atmosphere? The science behind the color of the sky before a tornado is both fascinating and complex. It involves the interaction of light, moisture, and atmospheric conditions. Sunlight, which appears white, is actually composed of many different colors. Each color in the spectrum has a different wavelength, with blue being shorter and red being longer. During normal daylight, the sky appears blue because shorter wavelengths scatter more easily. However, when a storm approaches, the sky can change dramatically. The presence of large storm clouds can block and filter sunlight in unique ways. These clouds are thick and filled with moisture, which can absorb and scatter light differently. Before a tornado, storm clouds are often filled with rain and hail. Hailstones, in particular, play a major role in altering the color of the sky. When sunlight passes through a storm cloud containing hail, it scatters in a way that emphasizes green or yellow wavelengths. The greenish hue is most commonly observed during late afternoon or early evening. This is because the angle of the sun changes, causing the light to pass through more of the atmosphere. As light filters through storm clouds at a low angle, the longer wavelengths of red and yellow dominate. If a storm contains large amounts of moisture and hail, it can absorb the red and yellow hues, leaving behind blue and green light. The result is an eerie, almost glowing green sky that signals impending severe weather. Not all tornado-producing storms result in a green sky, however. Several factors need to align perfectly for this phenomenon to occur. Moisture content, time of day, and the type of cloud cover all play a role. Sometimes, the sky takes on a yellowish or even purple appearance before a tornado. This depends on how the storm interacts with the setting or rising sun. Meteorologists have studied this phenomenon for years to better understand it. Despite common beliefs, a green sky is not always a sure sign that a tornado is coming. However, it does indicate the presence of very strong thunderstorms. These storms often bring hail, damaging winds, and heavy rain. In many cases, a greenish sky can mean that a severe thunderstorm is capable of producing a tornado. The color change is one of many visual cues used by storm spotters to assess danger. People living in tornado-prone areas have learned to recognize these signs over time. A darkening sky with an unusual tint can trigger immediate action for safety. The National Weather Service advises residents to seek shelter when they notice suspicious sky colors. Tornado formation is influenced by complex atmospheric conditions, not just sky color. A tornado forms when warm, moist air collides with cool, dry air, creating instability. As air masses collide, powerful updrafts develop within the storm. These updrafts can tilt and rotate, eventually forming the familiar funnel cloud. Once the funnel cloud reaches the ground, it becomes a tornado. The swirling winds inside a tornado can exceed speeds of 200 miles per hour. Tornadoes can pick up debris, destroy buildings, and cause devastating loss of life. It's important to remember that the color of the sky alone is not enough to predict a tornado. Weather radar and trained storm spotters provide the most accurate warnings. However, understanding the science behind storm colors can help people stay informed. The human eye is highly sensitive to color changes in the sky. Many tornado survivors recall seeing an otherworldly glow just before disaster struck. Psychologically, unusual sky colors can evoke fear and urgency. This natural warning system has been an important survival tool for centuries. Farmers and outdoor workers have long relied on changes in the sky to predict weather. Advancements in meteorology have helped explain why the sky changes colors before storms. Scientists now use satellite imagery to track cloud formations and light scattering. Certain cloud formations, such as cumulonimbus clouds, are more likely to produce color changes. These towering clouds can reach heights of over 50,000 feet. At these altitudes, sunlight interacts with ice crystals and moisture in dramatic ways. The presence of dust and pollutants can also contribute to the unique sky colors. Dust particles in the air can scatter light in unexpected patterns. In rural areas with less pollution, the color changes may appear more vivid. Urban environments can sometimes mask these changes with artificial lighting. Some people describe the sky before a tornado as having an unnatural, almost fluorescent glow. The intensity of the color can vary depending on the storm's severity. A deep green sky often indicates an exceptionally strong storm system. The duration of the color change can also be an important clue. If the greenish tint persists for a long time, it may signal an ongoing severe weather threat. Pilots and meteorologists use these visual cues to assess storm strength. In addition to color, changes in wind speed and cloud movement are also key indicators. Watching for a sudden drop in temperature is another useful warning sign. Cold air descending from the storm cloud can indicate the formation of a tornado. Understanding these atmospheric signals can save lives. Tornado safety includes having a plan in place and staying informed. When the sky turns an eerie color, it's essential to listen to weather alerts. Many tornado warnings are issued before the storm visually reveals its strength. Knowing the difference between a watch and a warning is crucial for preparedness. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes to form. A tornado warning means a tornado has been spotted or detected by radar. Storm chasers often rely on sky color changes to track tornado development. Their observations help meteorologists improve prediction models. Predicting tornadoes remains one of the greatest challenges in meteorology. Despite technological advancements, tornadoes can still form with little warning. The green sky before a tornado remains one of the most iconic signs of severe weather. It's a reminder of the incredible power and beauty of nature. Even though we understand the science, the sight of a green sky remains awe-inspiring. If you see the sky turning green, take it as a warning and seek shelter immediately. Nature's warning signs are there to protect us if we pay attention. Always be prepared and respect the power of the weather. If you found this information helpful, follow for more fascinating insights into nature's mysteries. Stay safe, stay informed, and never underestimate the forces of nature.